Anybody else? How much you think?
25.
25. So let's just be fair with the community that we live in. What do you think that you can stand that you're worth getting?
At least 20. For the adult male haircut.
At least 20. How much average are you guys getting right now?
15.
15. How many 15s? How many 18s? How many 20s? How many 25s? How many 30s? Now, let me ask you something. Why are you charging $30?
Not the tip and extra on the service.
Okay, so what are you saying about that?
Same thing. I'll charge 25. They said
Okay.
$5.
So when did you go up on your prices?
Oh, November
November of what?
2nd.
Of last year?
The exotic battle. Right
Of
after
last
the
year?
Exotic battle, yeah.
Okay. Now what made you do that?
The class, the amount of trophies I started bringing in, like I was just learning and getting better. So I said, you know what, I think it's time. So I went up on price. And I told all my clients, I said all my regular clients, I told them I'll start charging them the new price the new year. And then old clients, I'll charge them the new price in the beginning of the year. And all the new clients will be paying that new price.
Right. So the people that are 15, is it that the shop is charging that?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Now, if the shop is charging that, the next time y'all have a meeting, go to your boss and you guys collectively say, hey man, don't you think it's time for us to charge a little more so we can make it more? But I want you to understand something, and even as a business owner, and I do have business owners in here, just because you guys charge more, don't charge the barber more for booth right now. Hello? You hear me?
I heard, but I'm dealing with that.
Boom, you hear me? Because now you're not playing fair. The price went up, but you just took the money right back out their pocket because now they got to pay more booth rent.
See, but I'm already paying more booth rent, but we never went up in prices.
But see, hold on. That's your fault. That's the shop's fault. We have to collectively, that's what things get done when we collectively do things. Okay? So if you collectively do things like you're supposed to do, then you guys can come with the mind, and it's going to be more money for the shop owner. But you guys have to do this as a whole, as a group. You can't do it alone. You can't boss them like, I have more clients than anybody in this shop. I should be getting paid this. It don't work like that. If that's the way the shop runs. In my shop, whatever you charge is what you charge. It's your booth, do you. All you have is rules and regulations. You follow these rules and regulations, you can stay here. You don't follow these rules and regulations, you don't. The older I get, the less tolerant I am. So I don't have time to argue with you. When it comes to emptying your trash, brother, you better empty your trash because I will fire you over a trash can. I just fired almost everybody in my shop. I got one person left. Not over a trash can, but over simple stuff. Hey, bro, could you clean that mirror? Man, why you always saying? I ain't saying nothing to you. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just looking at the mirror. And if the mirror's dirty, and I'm just asking, could you clean the mirror? You ain't saying, hold on. You just got here. Look at their mirror. Look at your mirror. Well, you know what? It's all good. Don't clean the mirror. Grab the Windex out the back. I'm going to clean the mirror. What I need you to do while I clean that mirror, pack up all your stuff and escort yourself out the door. But what about my clients? Don't worry about them. Worry about your stuff. See you later. No, you can't come back tomorrow. I don't have time for the mouth. See, one thing about barbers, you guys are masters of what you do. One thing about you barbers, you're artists, and rightfully so. But one thing about us as barbers, Latino, black, Mexican, white, whatever you are, up in this house here right now, you talk too much shit when you don't need to be running your goddamn mouth. So when you run your mouth too much, but you don't do it with white people. You do it to your own, but you won't do it to white people. You know why you don't do it to white people? Because you know they'll sue your ass. You know they'll fire you. You know they'll do termination on you. You know they'll be like, get your stuff and go. And we don't have to, oh, it's okay. But they'll call the police on you. They know, you know. But when it comes to our own people, we have a mouth like nobody's business. Like you my cousin. Like you my mom. Like you my dad. You ain't nobody to me, nigga. I met you on the street. You a good barber. But I don't need the mouth. Sometimes we just need to be quiet. You know your trash is full. You know you left it. Why we got ants running across it? That's all on you. Brother, all I'm asking you to do is empty the trash. So sometimes we have to take the bass out of our voice and understand that we're master barbers. One day that if you choose to own your own shop, you're going to have the same issues. So why not start now with good habits? Why not start now with just saying, you know what? Let me have a talk with the owner. Let me have a one-on-one without the bass. Hey, bro, let me have a talk with you right quick. I just want to, run some things by you. I was just in my head. I was just thinking, what you think about it? Let him have what you think about it. Okay? Let's keep it real simple, real easy, because if you do it any other way, the boss is going to take it as an aggression, and once he takes it as aggression, now you're a troublemaker. You don't need that either. So what we want to do, if you're going to do to raise the prices, we all as barbers need to build each other up. That means business owners, you need to go to the barbershop across the street, introduce yourself, which they already know who you are. You need to reintroduce yourself like Jay-Z said, and walk over there and say, hey man, I'm from such and such barbershop. I'm from Elements Barbershop. Man, I'll be seeing you all the time, man. Man, good seeing you again. How was your New Year's? Oh, it was great. Hey man, you know what I was just thinking? I was talking to my barbers, and they was thinking about we wanted to raise our prices. What you think about raising prices? Because if we unite and raise our prices together, we all can get money. But if you don't do that, then guess what happens? He's going to try to undercut you. But if we just say, this is what we're going to do, and if he don't raise his prices and he lowers his prices, what you do is go into art of war mode, and you smash his ass. Do better services. You ain't got to talk bad about it. You ain't got to go to the next barbershop down the street and say, man, this dude didn't do that. All you got to do is do one thing and one thing well. Do good service. Do good service. Start applying those facial manipulations. Start doing good shaves. Start doing scalp manipulations. Start doing neck massages. Start doing all of the stuff that y'all wasn't doing before, and watch what customers come, because the customers that leave you, you really didn't need them anyway. You don't want to be with broke customers. You need to be with customers that got some money. Because then they be like, man, you should have raised your prices a long time ago, dog. I gave it to you. Yeah. And then you be like, damn, I wasted 2 years. And this dude was like, I'd have gave it to you. And then it hurt your feelings. You be like, well, damn, you should have did it then. You should have just broke bread, man. You didn't have to make me wait. I'm a good dude. But some people just need to be led. Some people just need to be told, hey, this is what the price is, and they have no problem paying. People who have money and people of wealth don't have a problem paying with something that's worth it. If it's good stuff, they'll pay for it. They don't buy cheap, they buy good. And you guys are great. You guys are awesome. And because you're so good, and because you're so awesome, and because you have mastered your craft, then guess what? You're worth every single dime that you ask for. I've done something for all of you. You can thank me later. You can do that later. I've done something for all of you that I set the tone, and I set the price because I come back from way back. I'm the one that charges $1,000 just to show up without doing no haircuts. So it's not foreign to anybody in Hollywood to be like, oh, okay, that's what you charge $1,000. It's not foreign. I'm the one that said, no, you know what? Spend time now, it's $2,000. I need 2 G's. Because my clock starts with the minute you call me, because I have to pack my bags, I have to do whatever I got to do to get to the location, and then if I'm going to be gone for a certain amount of time, that means I'm losing it from the shop, so then therefore I need to get compensated for that. So then therefore, I need my paper. So now when you guys, at your generation, your era, go ask for that kind of money, ain't nobody going to be like, what the hell are you talking? Who you think you are? Man, were you crazy? Because I've done it, Curtis Smith done it, Stacy Cutts has done it, Conrad Hip Hop done it. We all do it. And we all a family. So when you guys step up to tell somebody you need a G-ball or 2, no problem. No problem. And the last thing I'm going to leave you with is this. The car insurance thing. State of Florida requires you to have car insurance. Am I right? Yes or no? Yes, yes or no? Yes. I'll leave you 2 things. If the state of Florida asks for car insurance that you have to have, which is called mandatory, and if they have mandatory car insurance, why in the hell are you willing to make sure you have car insurance, but you don't have no health insurance? Ooh, did I hit a funny bone or sore nerve or a corn on your foot? Don't mess around and have a nice car and you wreck that car. You can get that car fixed, but something happened to you, you can't get fixed. I call that insanity. It's going to cost you 2 haircuts a day, depending on how long you work. 2 haircuts a day. For some of us, it's going to cost you 1 haircut a day. For the man charging $30 and $25, it's going to cost you 1 haircut to have health insurance. Add all that up and see what you come up with. But if you are not willing to reinvest in your body, how are you going to make money? Because something happened to these, you fucked. I use my left hand cutting and I use my right hand cutting. I can use left-handed shears and I can use right-handed shears because I was smart enough to listen to a mentor that told me to learn to use both hands. Because if something happened to this one, you still can get your paper. Mastering your skills. The last thing I'm going to leave you is 60 to 80% of all barbers retire broke. 60 to 80% of all barbers and hairstylists retire broke. If this is the case, that means we are not saving. We make money just like athletes. I got a call on Thanksgiving. I don't want to say his name. Good friend of mine. Signed a contract. One contract was $125 million. The other contract was for $75 million. He's a pro baseball player. On Thanksgiving Day, he's calling around to borrow money. And you had 2 contracts in 12 years. Ain't no way I could lose $250 million. But if it's not possible, then how is it that half of y'all don't have no money in your pocket? Because whatever you got in a little bit, once you get the big bit, that's what's going to happen. How you think I lost $1 million? You're talking about in 700 days, you had $1 million, and in 700 days, you lost $1 million. Yep, sure did, because I was tricking. I was having fun. I was buying nice cars. I was going to parties, not regular parties. LL called up and be like, hey, yo, D, we having a party over here, man. What you do? Man, I'm in Cali. Nigga, it's going to be on all night. What I do, catch the last thing smoking, first class, party all night, and then get on the first thing leaving early in the morning out of JFK to be back at work. I did this at least 3 times a week. Oh, I'm off on Sunday, so I'll go shopping when I get there. This is what you guys are going to end up doing. Trust me, because you're doing it now. If you want a better life for yourself, you have to save something. A part of what you earn, you keep. I don't care how much it is. I don't care what you do. A part of what you earn, you keep. You got to put some money away. It's mandatory, especially for you. You just getting started. Put something away for yourself. I wrote a book. It's the #1 selling book, and whoever thought this little old book would have been doing what it has done. I would have never thought. I wrote this book to buy me some time to finish the Barber's Bible. Because once I started traveling and started realizing what was really going on, I didn't realize that y'all needed some more real talk instead of the stuff I was giving you. So I said, you know, scrap that book. I'm going to rewrite it, but I'll write this one first. Because it's very important that you save your money. How many people in here have got this book?